put some Intel in your portfolio. Intel stock can be a 5x, maybe this year, maybe the next 60 months. In this video, we will talk about the new CEO, why this is a huge news for Intel, and why it could be the biggest turnaround story of Wall Street in 2025.
Lip-Bu Tan is the perfect guy because he's like the anti-Pat Gelsinger.
He's coming in at just the right time.
Intel shares right now are jumping 11% after naming Lip-Bu Tan as its new CEO.
Lip-Bu Tan.
Lip-Bu Tan.
Lip-Bu Tan, this is the new CEO of Intel starting 18th of March this year. He will transform Intel how you never seen Intel before, okay? He's also a venture capitalist, and one of his favorite investments and first investments was actually Creative Technology, a very successful technology company. And he comes from Malaysian Chinese family background, but he is maybe most prominent as the CEO of Cadence, which absolutely was incredible under Lip-Bu Tan from 2009 to 2021. And now he's coming to Intel, a huge new challenge. And to give you a glimpse how Lip-Bu Tan is thinking, here's a small snippet that you should watch with me.
The first company I back in Asia is Creative Technology. Simon Fu visited me and then asked me to invest. He came by, he told me that he hates venture capitalists. Then I asking him, why are you come and visit me? But he said, well, I heard that you are different and I'd like to have you to be investor in my company. First impression is he's very dedicated. He literally lives in company. And I still remember I challenged him during some of the challenges and he told me that, Lip-Bu, that is my life. I live and breathe with the company. I always invest in company. The entrepreneur are inspiring and hardworking, put his life on the line. He's brilliant, very smart, and is very coachable. He can be very stubborn, and then sometimes I have to argue with him many times. But in a way, build a lot of mutual respect. My first reaction of the AI is that it's awesome and amazing and blow my mind away. One thing that I'm really passionate about is how much AI can use to help the more accurate biomarker and the drug discovery.
So as you can see, he has some kind of touch, in my personal opinion, like Masa Son. This is the huge visionary investor that invested in the biggest companies in the whole world. And I feel that Lip-Bu Tan has a little bit of a touch between investor and leader. And he is very, as you can see in this video, he is very, very much interested in AI. And this is actually the problem with Intel. Why Intel need the turnover in the first place? Let's have a look into the chart and I will show you why. So you can see here why we're looking into the chart of Intel. Intel obviously went absolutely incredible in the 2000s, right? So in the 2000s, Intel went up to $75 per share. And actually, Intel was one of the leading companies in computer chips when CPUs, the computer processor units, were very, very much asked, right? Every computer needed a CPU. But with time, and you see it in the chart, I will show it to you, you see that the price of the stock just went lower and lower as 2003 actually stagnated until 2013. Then we had a little bit of a hype in the 2020 years, which was like everything went up, and then it went back to reality, which low of, let's say, couple of years was like $18, $19. I think that with concentration of Intel back into the AI sector, which Lip-Bu Tan is very much excited about, I feel that he can really turn around the company. And then if you think about it, okay, so what is possible, right? So just in the last 5 days, obviously the news was fantastic. The lowest point here on 11th of March was around like $19. Then we went up to like $23, $24. And I believe like very short term, we can go back to, 25, 26, maybe even $30, right? But I believe over the next couple of years, we will attack those numbers here, okay? 44, 60. And I believe like if he stays CEO for the next 10 years, I believe that Intel can in maybe 3 to 5 years 10x to $250 per share. And I will tell you why. First, a CEO like that, and he said it also in his press release, that he will actually make sure to double down what's working and work on the things that are not so much working. So I feel like it's like Steve Jobs coming back to Apple and says like, wait, we do way too much and we need to summarize and make sure to double down of what is really required. So I believe that Intel will attack the broader market of AMD with their chips. And I feel that it could be the next NVIDIA moment for Intel, okay? We know what happened to NVIDIA. If we were just looking to NVIDIA over the last 5 years, we went 2,000% up, right? From within like 2-3 years, we went from $12 to like $140. So everything is possible. And specifically now with also the tariffs, what is going on in the US, I think that maybe Intel has the perfect timing with the perfect CEO, and they can really make this ship turn around and make it extremely profitable, exciting new projects, exciting new chips, and work on what is really important, which is the future of AI, and be the bread and butter to build the chips of new companies. Let's dive into why I think he also has a lot of skin in the game. So when there's a new CEO of a company, you really want that they have skin in the game. This is usually done when the CEO's pay package is tailored to the achievements of the company, okay? If the achievements of the company is, double the revenue, double the profits, triple or 5x the stock price, those are the goals that they need to reach. And actually, Louboutin has exactly that kind of package where we get $69 million, very nice pay package, by the way, to make sure that Intel will be very, very successful. But there's something else. Tan agreed that he will, from his personal wallet, purchase $25 million worth of stock. This is incredible because this means that he really believes in the company. He really believes that he can turn around the stock. And let's have a look what he has done with the stock price where he was previous CEO at Candid. There, the stock actually had something similar, okay? It was around 24, it went down to about $3.50, and then look at this, how much shareholder value he actually provided in just 14 years. He 68x'd, okay? So 1 million became $68 million for Cadence shareholders. Incredible, right? Absolutely phenomenal. And I believe that if you then count that, okay, so he can 5x the stock price every year, okay? So you can just see where the potential is. And obviously in the beginning when he starts, and he says it, and this is in one of the Wall Street Journal articles, where he actually says 10 things that the company is too bloated, too many people, like they want to do similar stuff like AMD, but has a much bigger, workforce, and they need to cut jobs, they need to be more effective, and this is part of the big plan, okay? So first, getting more effective, less people, less bloated teams to achieve new products, new markets. Then on the other side, they want to really bring great products that the company really needs. The company need to catch up on AI. The company maybe need to make more GPUs, or maybe they need to manufacture chips for other companies that want to have their own AI chips, right? So you can see, like, for example, Apple, they created their own M1 chip, right? So they went away from Intel, right? So you can see this trend, and I believe that Intel can really catch up here because they have one of the biggest foundry or building for other customer chips business that there exists in the whole world, okay? The biggest manufacturer for chips is actually Intel. and Taiwanese semiconductor. Okay, so I believe that this is a huge opportunity. Intel can be the biggest chip company in the US after NVIDIA, and they can really have here an NVIDIA moment, right? The right CEO is in place, huge potential. I think, you know, from around 24, we can see maybe 75, maybe 250 over the next couple of years. This is the opportunity, guys, if you're really looking for something that is not so hyped, that also do well in not so great times, like currently tariffs are sending the market on roller coaster, and Intel pretty much stayed stable, okay? Because they were already so low, they were actually trading below book value. This means that all the machinery and everything was more worth than the company stock itself was valued on the stock market, which is absolutely mind-blowing, okay? So here is your top tip. Put some Intel in your portfolio. Just do it for yourself, make it for your wife, make it for your kids, put it into your portfolio, and we will see in the next couple of months how explosive that first moves can be, okay? He will start on the 18th of March. Maybe you have seen this video already by then. So he is already starting very, very fast, very, very strong with his own $25 million and more coming if he is successful as the CEO of Intel. One of my top tips on the stock market right now. So let me know what you think. If you want to day trade with us, check out the link in the description. I see you in the next video, and make sure to like and subscribe and smash that ring to never miss a video again.